Good evening, guys. It's 5:20 p.m. Today is Wednesday. Today is a CPI day. It was a CPI day. So going into the day, we are neutral. Any major news, we are neutral. Because we don't know what's going to happen. So 8:30 a.m. CPI. CPI may give us something directionally, right? But so that's always the expectation. But right after first opening 30-minute or 15-minute, I said day is screwed. So price may ping pong entire day, and eventually it will come back to the middle. So the way I said it is NQ close to 500, it will come back, and it may close there. So basically price will not go anywhere. That is what I said. Even though if it's going up, on the way up every line will act as a resistance, and on the way down every line will act as a support. So basically it will not go anywhere directionally. That is what I said after certain point of time. I'll let you know what time when we walk through the chart. So but anyway, so we will wait till 9:45 before we start trading. Right, so I started my trading at 9:55, 10 o'clock. That's where I took the first trade. There is no if else today in terms of level. I do not want to make any comments before CPI. After CPI, sure, in Discord I will make a comment. Now for ES 44.82, 63. These are the downside objective, extreme ones, and extreme is 44.05, 20. And upside 45 for 61, 46.20. For NQ it may visit one of the yellow lines. So this is what I wrote it at 7 o'clock this morning when I posted this note. Okay, now let's look here. So CPI is right here, right? This is CPI. Notice one thing. So in Discord I said 21 and 98 to 03. So let me pull it out. Okay, so 6:53 a.m. right? True sellers will not let go ES above 45.21. Assuming whatever they did yesterday was let it there, right? So 45.21, just mark this level. Okay, here somewhere around here, 21. So during CPI even it didn't go above it. Okay, then till open it was below it, right? Open it went above it. Okay, but then I said do not go long. It may do fail breakout also. So let's watch because till 10 o'clock we are not supposed to trade on 9:55. So we watched it. ES couldn't go higher. It was rotating around this 21 back and forth. See, this is a 21 line here. See, and then I took my short right at, because of ES 21, and I took my short at right around here in NQ at 546. Okay, so now also observe, see here, also observe at 6:56, 45.03, 98 in ES during CPI, and of the open also 45.21 if price is around it. Then this too may give us a hint. You may see a divergence between indexes today. That is what it says later on. Okay, so 03 to 98, right? So during CPI and of the open 98 to 03. during CPI to observe. See that? So ES was a legit bounce. It was NQ. See, if NQ would have come down to, see here, it went to 406. See my preferred buyers area, 420 to 454, right? So 420, 450 basically this line to 420. See here, so NQ poked lower, right? below the levels. So 406 was not the level. See, the problem here is always it's like a match. So this level was more powerful than this 420 or 454, you know. So, but anyway, the way NQ, you know, and also here I also said yesterday NQ should not go above 521, you know. I think somewhere, let's see here. Hold on, let me pull it out, okay. See here, 705 and Q's blue line are area 527, 555 to observe. True seller will not let price go above it, right? Same as ES21. Now you can see 527, which is this, 555. It will not go above it, right? So I knew sellers are there, you know, and that's why they responded. But it was during CPI. I can't do anything until 10 o'clock, right? But then what I saw was ES was a legit bounce. This thing was little bit more over. Now whether it's a legit bounce or not, it will only get confirmed if price again comes back there and holds it. Then this level become legit, right? So NQ I had a doubt. ES I was okay that yes, it's a valid level, it bounced, you know. Now, so that is during CPI. Now also from here it was not able to go higher, right? So now it was a gridlock between this level and this level in ES. So I can't touch ES, definitely, you know. So NQ, see NQ went higher, right, into blue line. See that 527 to 555 right after open, right? Now I was starting to observe this thing, okay. At the same time I said 515, 505, 500, 527, 555, they are all support now. So basically anything below 527 up to 492 it has a support now, just because of this breakout in NQ, okay, and ES also. So when this breakout happened, I said it's a breakout going on. Now let's wait till 10 o'clock, you know. So that was a breakout in 3 time frame, 1 minute, 5 minute, you know, like those time frame, and then there was a breakout at 15-minute time frame also, okay, at 9:45. So now 3 time frame is breaking out. So at that point I said now it has to hold above 515. That is the line in sand, you know. And then I don't want to go even below 527, but I said watch 546 to 552. That's the area I'm watching it, you know. I may go long, I may go short, you know. Then the moment ES starting hesitating here, right, like couple of minutes, that's where I realize if this breakout is true breakout, price will not pause here. It will just go, because this is after CPI. If it wants to go, it will go right away, you know, like after this breakout and this bounce, it should go. Now it is not going, you know, higher. Then what time it was, around 9:54, right, or so here. At that point, now if you look at internals, right, look at this was way down, right. This was also holding below zero line pretty much. So it was not supported an up move at that point, you know, but still we waited and price did this, right. See how ES is making lower low, lower low, lower low. So at 10 o'clock, you know, I press the button to go short right here, you know, right here at 546, and then it just went down, okay. So and then I was watching it, hey, went below 515, 500, 492, blah blah blah, you know, and I said 460, you know, watch 460. So 460, when it came, I was half out, you know. I said okay, I don't want to take a chance, it's a CPI day, right, because at the time ES was testing 03. So bail out here, half of it, and then I said now if these sellers are valid now, but ES was at 03. It was struggling here, see that, and it bounced, right? So still there are some buyers here from this area. So but I said for NQ 492 500 area, it should not go above it. If it does, day is screwed. That means you cannot trust buyers or sellers. Price will get reaction at every single line in NQ or ES. So NQ has this many lines, right? Every line will respond, and one of the line may give a bigger response, but ultimately I said the closing will be in this area somewhere, or at least it will revisit here, that's our traction point. Now look what happened. So half here, half out here, 492 I cut it, half of it. Then so my short was from 546, right? So I had enough point. Then price, look what price did. Then you notice now here, first time blue line touch, respond. This blue line touch, respond. This red line, it went through it but respond, right? Look, this 604 touched it, respond, bigger response, right? Then this area acted as a support. So now you watch, this red line responded, right? This line again responded, again responded, again this line responded, bigger response, responded, up, down, up, responded, down, responded, up, this line, see that? See, and then ultimately basically it went back to this area. See my point? So that is what I said earlier, right here in the morning, that this may happen, So after that point onwards, there is no point trading it, to be honest, So, but anyway, I was with this in Discord at that time, right? And the way it bounced about this area, now most likelihood is it will go revisit this area. And once it goes through the blue line, right, like here, it made a new high, correct? Now the chances are it is going towards 614, which is this line, or 660, So I was watching this 546 because that's the area I shorted it. It's an important area. Now price went through it, and now this blue line can act as a support, right? So 546 right in the middle. So when price pulled back here, right, I went long right there, 549 actually, that was my level. I put it in Discord also, sorry, in Twitter, that trade. So here I went long, and then I was targeting 614, okay, but around here, I see a struggle here, this is the first time test, and my entry was aggressive here. See, here my entry was not aggressive because I was at the top end, right? Here my entry was way high here, right? So when my entry is higher, aggressive, I do not want to hold my trade at any hesitation, right? So here, since this area was also important, close to 614, I built out here. Right here I said, you know what, now I'm going to call it a day off. That's it. And you can see it. I was right, because you can see it. After that, price went back again to 546. If I did not build out here, right, then I would have cut my trade right here on the way down, right? Because it can technically come to 500, and then it everything held it, and then so you can see back and forth, right? Right here at 145, after lunch I came back, I saw this, then I said it's a do or die, because that was the original target for buyers, they were going after. So in Discord I put that also. Hold on, where did I put it? Okay, see here, 11:16 a.m. 535 intraday line inside for buyers, right? So 11.15, and then 6.14 or 6.60 are ultimate target for buyers. 585 ES27 are reactionary target. See that? Now look, 11.15, right? So 11.15 is right here. No, I put it right, and I said 535 is a line inside. Now this level is 537, close to 535. See that here? Line inside. Now it bounced back to 614, and here, right? So now you can see how I was typing right at the right time, you know, beforehand. So hold on, where is it? 145, 145, you know, I typed it somewhere. That's a do or die. Hold on. Okay, so here you can see it. Do or die, 145. Do or die now. Strong up thrust or down thrust in 10 minutes. Going below 585 down thrust, above up thrust possibility. Right? Above means if it do or die level, if it goes above it, up thrust possibility. Right? Below 585, which is down thrust in 10 minutes. Right? So that's a 585. Right? At 145 I typed it right here, right? And then you can see it after 15 minutes 585 touched, right? Going below down thrust, right? So you can see it here. See this balance here, it broke down, pull back, another thrust down, one more time pull back, down, one more time pull back, and gone. See? So now there was a short right here. No, or a short right here. That's it. And then you target the lower level. You know, ideally you target this blue line or 500 area, which is this. That's it. And that be all for today, you know. So now tomorrow, see, again neutral day today, right? So yesterday was a neutral day, today was a neutral day, but look, if you look at it here, right, look at the picture here. This was almost neutral day, neutral day, neutral day, neutral day. See, so there is no direction. Even CPI couldn't move the needle, but ES is holding the support. Look, this 0398, it's holding it. See, now ES is holding this support, correct? One support, same support, again same support, pretty much, right? But look at on the top. See, what I'm trying to show you here is, see the resistances, the higher high, lower highs are here. See that? Same support. So supports are not moving down, but resistances are moving down. See that? So if the same pattern has to continue, right, then tomorrow you don't want to see price going above this, ideally, you know, and you want to see a new low like somewhere around here. Well, that's for sellers, right? Now for buyers, right, for buyers you want to see what? You want to see price going up 45.50 or higher, you know. So you will see a breakout about this something, you know. That is what you want to see for buyers, you know. For sellers, hold this level and go down. Okay, that be all for today. I'll see you tomorrow.